Have you ever had a room in your house that just became everything? A dumping ground, a hiding space, a makeshift pantry, and maybe even a craft nook. Until one day you looked around and you're okay. That's enough. Welcome to my pantry room. To be fair, it's actually our formal dining room, or that's at least what it was meant to be, but we never really used it that way. Still, these walls have seen a lot over the years. We had all the computers in here for the kids. We put in new floors there and a piano, and we had some things here for a nice little reading nook. Sadly, we had to get rid of the piano because we couldn't really fix it. So over time, this room has evolved or maybe unraveled. The piano started collecting stuff when the computer stage ended. The bookshelves in here, one of them just started holding appliances and cookbooks. Just one, but then there were two, and then three, and then I even brought in a dresser to hold in more stuff, and suddenly we had a full-blown kitchen extension. And then I had a bright idea, right? What if this could also be a craft room? A spoiler. It couldn't, of course. Too many supplies, too little space for all of this, and just, it was chaos. So I moved the craft room back upstairs into my office, but here we have the 3D printer that is still here. And here we have some grocery bags for the garden. And the broom here just keeps on trying to get here, but this is not where I want it to be. And this counter right there, I had the appliances on here. I wanted to actually use them there, but that didn't work. It just started collecting things and dust. And then I have all these little appliances all over these shelves. I have a bunch of pet supply things right here. Here's a box from the garage cleanup I did in the fall. And here's the document safe from just last week, the clean you saw. We have my charcuterie, Sunday charcuterie stash. That's here, and I want it to stay here. So some things belong in this room and some things don't. The problem is our kitchen just can't hold all the appliances and the things we need, so they have migrated in here. And in the process, this room has just lost its shape, lost its purpose, and that's why I am here to make it official. This is going to be our working pantry, a space that supports our actual day-to-day life. I've been calling it the pantry room, but I'd love to give it a better kind of a name, something more interesting, maybe historical, and I'm hoping you can help. What should I call this space? I want to make it work for my family. And so today is the day I am taking it back. This isn't going to be a one video fix. We're talking a serious overhaul. And the first step is that I need to clear out this floor. I can't even start doing anything without tripping over bags or dodging bins, so I need to clear it out. And speaking of bins, we have the garbage bin. It's not working in here. We moved the trash can here when we needed space for the dog's water bowl, but everything just gets shoved in here and we forget about it. It was a huge mistake. It just gets pushed farther and farther back, especially the recycling. But we also have our potatoes and our onions, and we've got rice. We're just trying to keep it cool and dark. Ugh, none of it's working. So today's goal is to clean out the garbage bin, reset the flow, reclaim the space. This is just the beginning. Stick with me as I break this down over the next few videos, starting here from the floor up. And hey, if you've got a room like this, you are definitely not alone. Let's tackle this together. But before we jump into cleaning that bin, which, fair warning, gets gross, if you are enjoying this little journey through chaos and transformation, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I've got more room rescues coming, and I've got history and domesticity and just how this all fits. And I'd love for you to be part of it. All right. Now that we've declared our mission to reclaim the pantry room, I am taking this garbage bin and moving it out. That is the first task. Now, I didn't give this a proper intro in the video, but here's the idea. I am moving the rubbish bin into the kitchen so I can really scrub it down, and then I'm going to put it where I want it to stay. While I'm doing that, I'm just gonna spray this and let it sit. It's lived a rough life, tucked back here away in the corner, and it's bad. This is specifically why I break up towels that I don't want to use and keep them as rags that I'm happy to throw away. Since this is recycle, it doesn't get as bad. Oh, this has some recycle. Do this. As I get a good look at it, I realize that under the garbage bag, hidden in the grooves, there's stuff. What happens is that things fall from the garbage bag out of that bin that's supposed to hold the garbage bag, and it's accumulated over a few years. If I were doing like this whole home de-hoarding cleaning, I don't think this would really be worth it for me, but it's a pretty nice rubbish bin, so I didn't have the lights on in here. This is going to be easier, but I wonder if I can get so you guys can see. I don't know. Because this is gross. There we go. This little thing was stuck right here. No, you cannot have this. It's all gross. Okay. Until one day you looked around yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And it is so hard to pick it all out. I am just going to take it outside and try to dump it into my little pile of yard debris here. The whole thing is kind of a time capsule of neglect. Ugh. Rinse, scrub, scrub. I just keep thinking, is this worth my time? Is it? It looks 300% better. At this time, I'm starting to question how much my time is worth. I'm going to make it look fine for the outside. It's not perfect on the inside, but maybe that means in a little while I have to put a budget for getting a new garbage bin, can, whatever we call it. But for now, I think I've got to call that good. It looks fine. I'll give it a wash down on the outside and then there we go. Ugh. It's also why I haven't taken a shower yet this morning so that I can do that after this. Ugh. I've got a microfiber cloth, but this is one I almost threw. Whoa, out. Go out. You won't like this. I almost threw it away because, it's gross. But I thought, oh, maybe one last clean on something else that's gross, right? Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's so much better. Everything works. There's still some water in there. I'll dry that out. Garbage. Spot. And recycle. Come on, it's good. There. I want them to stay open a little bit, but that's where it's going to be. I put the garbage bag so people will put it there when we're ready to use it. Honestly, that's only going to take about half an hour. I do live in an arid climate. Now I need to clean up my floor. What a mess I made there. Yuck, out, gross. Garbage and recycle. Oh, the microfiber cloth I almost threw away. One last job, friend. One more. You've got one more gross clean left in you. Ow. Ouch, sweetie. This one doesn't, it's not as terrible sounding, is it? Closure, this is what it looks like after taking out that garbage bin. There's some back there. I want to show you too. Now, taking a look at the corner where it used to live is a wake-up call. Look at all that grossness that's there. It was just a magnet for a mess. Things slipped behind it, vanished, out of sight, out of mind. Not anymore. From now on, the bin lives where we see it, where we can deal with things as they happen. No more corner chaos, no more backroom shove. Oh yeah, that looks better. One step down and a lot more to do, but that's a start and it feels good. So now with the rest of the room to go, it wasn't a glamorous job, but that definitely was satisfying. I'll be tackling the floor in my next video. And we're going to just keep shaping this space up into something that actually works for my family. So if you're into real life home makeovers, room makeovers, like this one, the kind with dust, with dogs, with a little bit of chaos. And also, if you're new to the channel, I am talking about books that I've been reading, and I am going to be talking about the history of domesticity. If you're into that kind of a thing, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. And give this video a thumbs up if you ever had a trash bin, a rubbish bin, a garbage bin that has haunted you just a little bit. Until then, be kind to yourself as you go conquer your mess.